Hi, and welcome to the LesParis.com podcast. I'm Les. This podcast is a short daily monologue that you can listen to. Use it to practice listening to English. Use it to stimulate ideas. Use it for BGM.
This is the second episode. Today I'm going to talk about my favorite restaurant. I'll talk about restaurants in Ikoma, the city that I live in. I live in Ikoma, which is a city right beside Osaka. Ikoma is a bedroom community for Osaka, so there's not a lot of great shopping and there's not a lot of high-level restaurants here. But there are lots of family restaurants here. It's a good thing for me because I like family restaurants. I actually don't have a taste for expensive high-level food. I'm a very ordinary guy. One restaurant that we have in our neighborhood is called Steak Gusto. And Steak Gusto has, as you can imagine, steaks and hamburgers. But they also have a great salad bar, and that restaurant is one of my family's favorites. Actually, I like it quite a bit, but it's not my favorite. Another standby restaurant that we go to is Rai Rai Tei, which is a ramen restaurant. They have great ramen there if you want just ramen. And you can get ramen with piles and piles of chopped green onions on it. I really like that one myself. In fact, most of my family does too. There's another restaurant that has stamina ramen, which is spicy, and Gyoza, which is sort of a pork Chinese dumpling. It's good and filling, but again, it's not quite my favorite, although I really enjoy it. My favorite is a fancy Italian restaurant. It's called Toyojitalinos, and it's about a 10-minute walk from my house. They have good food there, but it's a little bit more expensive. And when my boys were young, they didn't like it very much. They were much more into the family restaurant type food. So we don't go there very often. It's kind of a save for a special occasion restaurant. So I want to go there soon, but I don't think I can. There are good sushi restaurants because, after all, I live in Japan. And my whole family likes sushi too, but we never go to the expensive sushi restaurants. And the family-style sushi restaurants, although they're good, just couldn't be called a favorite for me. It's not the number one restaurant that I want to go to, even though it's really good. So, what's your favorite restaurant, and why? That wraps up the second episode. I enjoyed talking about my favorite restaurants. I hope you enjoyed listening too. In episode 3, I plan to talk about Totoro. If you know about Totoro, that's great. And if you don't know about Totoro, find out about it before you listen.